boxes or corners or like behind stuff.
If I don't vacuum like once weekly, there'll be like tumbleweeds in my dog's fur.
Like in between the mechanisms, some of the couches, like we're still finding that shit.
Yeah, our golden died in 2012, and when we moved out of there in 2015, like any big piece of furniture, as we'd move it, we'd find a whole nother dog worth of hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was about to say I haven't moved my couch to vacuum under it since October. Hell, since for like a year probably. So I'm sure there's dog hair there. I have a 10-year-old. I'll be lucky if the worst I find is dog hair.
Ew.
Stranger things have happened than him taking a snack and 10 minutes later going, Daddy, can I have another snack? And I was like, you just had a snack. He's like, yeah, but that one's gone. And then come to find out later, gone doesn't mean he ate it all. Gone just means he put it down somewhere and didn't know where. And then I get to find it.
I didn't get to type it fast enough.
All right, now that I'm in the place, in the thing, I'm going to go let my dog in and I'll be back.
The real question is, who let you dog out? Who?
No, I already let the dog out. That was me.
But who
I
let
let the dogs out.
Who?
We're not fighting Huron today, though.
Who did? Oh my god.
I don't get it. What?
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Is bacon on yet?
Moo?
What pieces of T3 are bis for priest?
I don't really know.
I think there were
Like
6 piece, right?
full.
6 piece and 3 piece on T2 for the mana
Yeah,
return.
kind of
There are
depends on
a couple
like,
pieces
what's
from
healing or stats.
AQ that are
Like,
better. I think
Yeah.
the chest of the Grove of the Golden Saint,
Isn't it wrist and belt?
Pimpat from Oro.
Isn't I think the tier 3
It's
helmet has better stats than Pimpat.
Hi. Yeah.
robes
Pimpat
better
belt.
for the head. Everything,
Yeah.
everything but the bracers, the belt, and the legs is BIS. Empowered leggings, Grasp of the Old God, and Braces of the Royal Redemption are better single pieces.
Okay.
So,
That
I
being
thought,
said,
Robe of the Guardian's name was better.
nope.
No, it's only like 6 more healing, so then their stats are way lower.
You lose
Okay.
a shit ton of stats. By
Yeah.
Yeah.
T3.
The thing is though that
Yep.
none of that matters because of set bonuses.
so you still want to wear 2-piece T2 no matter what.
3-piece.
No.
3-piece, yeah.
You either need to decide to wear 3-piece tier 2, and in which case 3-piece tier 2 with either 6-piece tier 3 or 3-piece tier 3 and those 3 individual pieces is just as good. Or 8-piece tier 3 with a singular piece of that individual BIS is just as good. The answer to your question is it really doesn't matter, because if you have the options to choose between those things, you're already geared enough to do your job no matter what.
Yeah, I'm just in terms of planning like future for me, just planning future reserves for the priest, like what pieces I should ideally be going for. I have full T2, and I've got some BIS pieces already, empowered leggings, and I think as far as T pieces where those would go, that's the best thing I have.
The
If
helmet
you
is
don't,
best tier
if-
piece.
yeah, if you don't already have them, I would go for helm and shoulders. So.
I have shoulders and gloves now.
Helm is the best piece that you don't have.
Correct. I have T2 helm right now.
My inclination is to think that the more T3 you're wearing, the more likely it should be that you're going holy. And if you're holy, then why?
Also true.
I mean,
Because that's all the extra spirit and stuff that you'd really be putting to use.
yeah.
Most fights, aside from like Saf and KT, don't really matter because they're so short.
Slade is not happy with your comment.
Slade, holy on her priest so that she can parse on the priest, asks every priest to be disc so she can parse on her warlock. Thinking.
The only reason I went holy was to try and beat Kyoto, and I realized that was a futile effort.
Yeah, don't even try.
There was one fight yesterday where Konomi was like literally twice as much healing as anybody else. I'm just like, fucking how?
It's probably a fight where there's not much healing.
Healing pets.
Doesn't Konami have the mace now?
That's not an excuse. Come on now.
Double the healing from the mace.
I mean, it's that Scarab Brooch. Scarab Brooch helps a lot. It'll give me at least 3 or 4% extra.
Yeah, I rotate all 3 trinkets. I put them on the, what do you call that? Item rack?
Yeah, Scarab Brooch is nasty for shamans.
Just wait. Once TBC hits and they reduce batching, then healers can actually compete with each other.
Can't wait to see what my overhealing looks like.
Well, once TBC hits, maybe we'll actually start, having cooldowns that we can rotate.
Yeah, TBC becomes
assignments.
much more intricate anyway. It's gonna be a great time.
It'd be nice if people don't get one shot by 5 stack thrashing.
But mechanics.
I would trade PI for 100% Shadow Volume uptime.
True. I would too, actually.
Yeah. I keep Shadow Bone up like 96% of the time.
Shadow Bolt Vaughn has higher uptime.
What?
Look
This
at the
Pat-
luck.
especially on Patrick.
What we stacked PI on one Warlock for trying to get number
Wait.
one world part?
Yeah, how
Thoughts?
about that? Just stack all the PIs on me.
Just chain PI one person.
Who has the most 100s right now out of the two of you?
I haven't been pushing parses at all.
I don't have any
Gandalf
hundreds.
says he needs that damn weapon.
I mean, true.
Give me a damn weapon. And a
It
damn
needs to drop
trinket.
again. Hasn't dropped in so long.
Yeah,
Maybe
3
when
months.
Blade gets her Atiesh.
Probably. I said from the start she'll probably get Atiesh before I get my Wraith offhand dream.
We should have just, you know.
Well, yeah, we all know.
Not lost sight in the Warlocks. We just had some unlucky RNG with drops. That's all it is.
How many of those pendants have we gotten?
Like 8 or 9.
Hey.
Between the main raid and the PUG, something like that.
93.27 uptime on Patchwork. Okay, I let it drop on Gravulous and bad. But still 67% even with the drop. Not there for Gluth, sorry. Why doesn't Thaddeus show...
Ads.
Oh, 100% on Thaddeus. Get on my level.
Glorak, you had a
100% on Noth. 100% on Hagen. What are you guys complaining about? 100% on Lotheb. 100% on the noob and the ads, by the way. Yeah, Fairlina, apologies.
Weren't you doing MC things?
Yeah.
That's what hurts your overall, is that?
I could have somebody else do Fairlina MC things. It's honestly not an issue.
It's not that hard.
No. As long as I don't run out of range. Yeah.
Yeah, positioning is the only thing that makes it difficult, which I've learned.
91% on 91% on my X note, which is hard because it drops every red wrap.
What is it on KT?
I also don't get any on Raz or Gothic, which also hurts uptime. I only do it on. Okay, I'm gonna get to
Gothic
KT.
doesn't fucking matter.
I only do it on Thane for 4 Horsemen because you guys are all over the place most of the time. 85% on Saf. And apparently I never put it on KT this week?
Question mark?
Question mark?
I'm just giving you shit, dude.
No, now I'm actually curious.
Without it at all, so I'm not gonna complain.
Left in about 2 minutes.
How did I not put it on KT?
I have no clue. Were you dead?
No?
Especially not at the beginning.
Yeah, because I normally walk it back with brass to get it up at the beginning because I can't reach with my fly.
Starfang's walking. Starfang's walking.
Probably miss it because
A minute early.
Myth isn't walking, they just turned his head in.
Hey, Farrell, can you stay here for a second after Neff?
do you cast
my
blast for DPS spells?
frost spots on my shaman, so I need to trade him over.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm getting a summon real quick, Glorak.
I'm just making sure people are here.
Okay.
Bye, Mr. Wigglesworth.
No.
He actually hit me for 3 damage. What the fuck?
Get wrecked.
Do I have time to get a song flower in 8 minutes? Or are we going to be pulling?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm having the fun of going through TBC gear to put together lists for my Shadow Priest.
Feel that.
I'll just
One day I'll do that.
Where do you go for a list?
70 upgrades.
70 upgrades.
Just don't trust a thing that their
Yeah.
Their stat weights
their
are
stats tell you.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're using
Although-
that
okay.
solely, or kind of looking at it yourself and trying to figure it out.
Oh, I'm using it solely, but going through the gear and picking
Oh,
stuff
okay.
myself.
You can adjust the value of the stats that you want to make them really high, so that way when it shows you the list, it puts the items with those stats at the top, and then you can be like, okay, this is the item with the best agility, this is the item with the best agility and the best attack power, and then you can just look at them.
The
remember using
feral
that
druid one, stat prior or whatever stat weights is actually done by a couple of the guys on the druid feral tank Discord.
Well, the same with the hunters one, but the add-on itself, I guess the website itself values hit, because our hit is basically once you get 9%, no other we don't get any damage
Yeah.
mitigations, right? So it
Yeah.
values hit so high that the program puts it pretty much every single piece with like the highest hit. So we end up with like 16% hit or some shit like that.
It's the same thing with like Shadow Priest. I only need 6, and like this gear set right now, I'm at 14%.
Yeah. So it's pretty stupid.
Do you know of a priest
can-
Discord?
You can whisper me now.
Yeah,
I was just not in the group yet.
What is the name of it? What is it called?
Here, I'll
Problem with that
see if
Discord
I can
is
get a
that
link.
People that do the gear lists are kind of papega.
Yeah, I
What? Throw me assist.
I'm not sure that I would trust any gear lists this early either.
To put in perspective, the people that run the priest Discord
Right.
didn't have Claw off Chromag for Shadow Priest listed as an option, and probably still don't in Phase 6.
It's like third best, isn't it?
I mean, it's still pretty good, but they didn't have it back in Phase 3 when BWO just came out.
Well, we have kind of a little bit of an advantage over the other classes because we wear our set dungeon, our crafted dungeon, all the way to tier 5. Like
You can pop
until
your
we have
shadow
full
box
tier 5.
now, before you go into the instance.
Also, a lot of gear lists were still putting a high value on MP5.
I was
This
just
is the
thinking
priest
that
Discord. A lot of good information, but
Cool, thank you.
A lot of information.
Night Misty forgot to remind me.
Oh yeah, you got to do something.
It's too late now.
What was it?
It was Onks.
Bye,
I have 10 on me. I can give you a stack.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Whoops. Mountain Dew's taking a little bit to kick in.
You're not drinking Mountain Dew this early, Night Mist.
I am.
Does that mean
Are you not a true
it's
gamer, legit? Do you not drink
a
Mountain Dew?
Good idea?
Like, at all times?
Well, that's disgusting.
And it's sugar free.
Of course not.
Mine is.
I haven't had Mountain Dew in, I don't know, 4 or 5 years.
Not missing much.
I've never had Mountain Dew.
Oh.
You animal.
I don't believe you.
Are missing out.
My body is a
Not really.
temple.
Diabetes in a bottle, dude.
Surge is better, just saying.
For example, I only drink Jim Beam and Jack Daniels.
Surge has what plants crave.
Coffee.
It's got electrolytes.
I don't drink coffee. I also have only ever had like 2 or 3 sips of Pepsi or Coke, and the occasional mistake sip of Sprite. But that is it. That is the extent of my soda consumption.
Would you think it was water?
That's actually really good. Sugar has become and surpassed red meat for the #1 food killer in America.
Hey, red meat's good, man. Come on.
Red meat for heart disease and sugar for diabetes.
Red meat is honestly really bad for you, but it just tastes so goddamn good. I can't stay away.
Dude, I can't.
Not too bad as long as you don't eat shit tons of it.
So, when I ordered the 16-ounce steak, I probably shouldn't do that.
It's like everything. You eat it in moderation, it's fine. You eat too much of it kills you.
16-ounce casual.
Just like water. You can drown yourself with water, literally.
That's all they offer. I can't go higher.
You gotta find a place that makes 32-ounce porterhouses.
Isn't there a couple steak restaurants that make like 58-ounce fucking porterhouses and shit?
Yeah, I did the
no
Shula's
real-
48
no
ounce
normal
challenge
person
when
can
I was
make
younger.
that.
Like tomahawks and shit. No, there's people that do.
Yeah, no normal person can eat that.
Bruh, I ate that, 2 sides, dessert, and I think part of my wife's food.
You're a
But
monster.
that was back. That was back when I was doing gymnastics and performing full time or part time, but working out like 5,000 calories a day.
Did your heart ever at any point say, like, please stop? Maybe after 10 ounces? Because that's what mine would do. It would say, like, 8 ounces, stop.
That's just ridiculous.
I used to eat meat when I was trying to bulk up. I used to eat meat every day. Just meat, like nothing else. Chicken and meat.
You want to know what I had this morning for breakfast?
Chicken
bacon wrapped beef hot dogs and 4 eggs.
Sounds healthy.
And to be honest, that was the best time I felt
1
like healthy
minute
wise.
on that sunflower that you guys are waiting at.
Yep.
Yep. There's a heart going on at 10:10 too.
I actually am doing and have been doing for the past 2.5 years the ketosis keto diet.
Mhm.
I fucking love it.
I don't think I can do it. I like bread too much.
Trust me, it's super hard.
No, trust me, I know it is. I've had quite a few relatives go through it, and they're like, it sucks so fucking bad, but the results are pretty fucking good. That's why they stick with it. That's the only reason.
Yep, it's the only reason. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like over the was it Friday? Guys brought in donuts at work. I had a couple. It's like every now and then I fuck it off.
Yeah, intermittent ketosis is really good if you have like liver problems or kidney problems or stuff like that. It's crazy how well it'll reset your system and your system will get back to functioning normally, and then you can go back to eating normal.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
keto diet
probably 99% time in it. But
like one of the main things that started the keto diet was people with epilepsy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's
When it
not
gets
for everybody, but
hurt
for
real
people who
quick.
could use it, it's really beneficial.
I'll tell you what, if you're a diabetic and you start doing it, you get rid of your diabetes. No sugar, no carbs.
Yeah, that's what my grandpa did last year. He's 81, and his doctor put him on a keto diet for 6 months, and his diabetes is all but gone now.
My dad's the same way.
Sugars and all processed foods, like you actually feel really fucking good.
Yeah, he said he feels like 30 years younger.
Mm-hmm.
Said his liver numbers were up. He was doing much better on every measurable front, and he's 81.
Yeah, bread's bad for you. Go figure.
So good.
Right. It tastes so good.
I love bread. Warm, fresh bread.
Stop. You're making me hungry.
I'm actually on a 24-hour fast right now too, so it's kind of fucked up. We're talking about food.
More food.
Do you live in like the medieval times or something?
No.
Bread and wine and cheese?
Dog, you've never had fresh
Dude, I love bread, wine, and cheese.
God,
that sounds like an amazing meal.
Whenever I travel to the homeland,
I'm not big on wine. I'd sub whiskey or bourbon in for the wine, but yeah.
nah, bro. You get that like homemade wine, like a €2 homemade wine that's just like sweet and spicy, and you get like a little bit of bitterness in there, and you get like a nice piece of bread that was baked like an hour ago.
I mean,
Nice hunk
maybe
of
if it was a
cheese.
situation like that, but the only wine I've ever had was not good.
The one here
But I
sucks.
don't like beer.
It's fucking the same to me.
Yeah, the one here is garbage.
I don't drink beer, so like I very strictly drink like
Yeah, you guys see
whiskey and
James
bourbon.
PUG NAXX.
I commend you here.
I mean, I'll drink some stuff like White Russians or whatever, like some vodka mixed or some tequila mixed. But
I'm a
Lark, do you not drink alcohol as well as soda?
Nope.
Like as a,
You
I'm
just
not
drink
going
water
to
and
do
juice.
that.
My family has a
Right?
history of addiction issues, so I tend to
I mean,
avoid.
here you are on WoW.
Hey,
You
I
caught
would
me.
argue that WoW
Damn.
is less detrimental to your long-term health than the other vices that he's avoiding. So I'd
For
say
sure.
that's a good replacement substitute.
All right, hey, everybody is at the instance list of casters and healers. Go and get logged on. Just hang out near the entrance to Plague Quarter. Get yourselves buffed up.
Shadow bot.
Make sure your shadow pods are propped. Did I hit the button yet? I did not.
Oh, fuck me.
It's not gonna log, so I'll let you log. Still need to get that code so I can just log for the PUG.
Yeah.
Give me all the things.
I told you about the time that I went on the Warcraft logs, got the link, copied it, pasted it into your DMs, and then just never sent it.
You want me to do it? I'm still signed up to log for the pugs, and I downloaded the new whatever.
I got it.
Everyone go over to the entrance for Plague Wing.
Don't tell me you drink kombucha.
Ooh, I drink one every week, like naturally made one every week.
No fucking way I can drink that shit. It smells
I
like
agree.
weed.
That shit keeps your stomach so healthy.
I take what are those fucking mushroom tablets?
Which mage can give me water?
I take some kind of daily vitamins for stomach stuff.
GNR
can.
I'll take GNR water. Kalis water is full of salt.
No, it's toilet water.
I'll help you retain
Where,
it.
where do you think my tears come from?
Bacon, does everyone include melee yet?
No, just whoever's logged in. But the buffs for the range look okay. Need some more mage buffs.
Going now.
Am I in a tank group? Should I wait to log in for tank call?
I mean, sure. Melee DPS, head on in.
I'm gonna wait for tank call as well. Assuming I'm in one of those groups.
We should be in here longer than our buffs last. But...
Yeah, 1 and 2.
You shouldn't be in here very long.
Alright, here is the Lotheb tracker for today. The first few healers are Mocha Rule, Donna Bacon, Valid Cyanide. Likewise, groups for spores. Now let's make group 1 is going to be Scan and Kai, along with Trock, Hubris, and Extends. Group 2 will be Molten Mitch, GNR, OJ, Night Mist, Hulk. Group 3 will be Nick, Tenebrific, Anton, Nightfall, Glencoe. Group 4 will be Duke, Judots, Willie, In the Way, and Tex. Group 5 will be Valdoon, Junsa, Grunsta, Wraith, Rhea. Cancel that, Rhea. You're group 6. Legit, you'll be in group 5. Don't pull off me with Wintry things. Group 6 will be Rhea, Twitch, and anybody else who wants to get involved.
Alright, tanks, go ahead and get logged in.
As a reminder, no Shadow Word Pain on Lotheb, no Shadow Burns, no Corruptions at all. Please.
We also have one fewer curse than usual today, so debuff slots shouldn't be an issue, and if they are, it's going to be.
I that people will ease up on it and fuck it up.
You dropping Hunter's Mark too?
We want that ignite to roll.
Ignite rolling is more DPS than any of your little debuffs that aren't that much DPS.
Yeah, if we had like 8 hunters, then I would consider not keeping
Still need mark on group
6
one.
hunters equals
You
1
would need 27 hunters to be able to.
Remember, we're
outweigh.
not waiting for Glorak. We're summoning him at Lothos.
Yep. All right, everyone start moving. Keep buffing on the way.
Make sure you have your shadow pot running.
Yep. If you don't have a shadow pot popped, do it now.
I carry my shadow pots. They do not run.
Is your shadow pot running?
You better
Way to
go
go,
ahead and
kid. Better
catch
go
it.
get it.
Her.
No, that's my bank alt. Her. Whoever hit me with mistletoe, thank you.
Same. Thank you.
You put my MP5 up to 169.5.
Nice.
Right?
Meanwhile, I'm just at 56.
That's before I took my alcohol buffs. Who's healing first win?
Who were the first 4 again, Gloric?
I think I'm still 3rd.
Mokarul, Bacon.
Mokarul, Bacon, Valid, Cyanide.
Okay.
Yeah.
First normal 4.
Yeah.
We are arrived.
Alright, I'm going to assume that you guys are ready for the most part, and go stack some rage outside.
Yep.
Grenaded
We're
on
good.
straight valid.
That was live in group 1.
Oh
Jump
yeah, if
over
you
to
don't
the
mind.
right.
Once I get inside, I will need a fort and a mark. And then I'll start a pull timer. As always, when that pull timer hits 0, you should stop healing until it is your turn during the fight.
You want in the group?
Yes, please.
So you haven't whispered yet.
I
By the
was,
way, the time to grab Hellstones was while we were buffing and not when we're about to pull.
Yeah,
True.
hit you all.
Alright, I'm on my way in with 100 rage. Hopefully you guys are ready.
Move up.
That's why I got
Everyone in-
band-aids.
Summon me,
Everybody
please.
move inside the door.
Be careful when you zone in, it's very close to the door, Glorak.
Someone
Okay.
got in.
Do not be past D-bomb
Valdian, Twitcher, Big
or
Willie.
Hulk Rage. Shit, I might need to back up a little bit.
What now? What about Hulk? Sorry.
Don't move. Just stay
Gosh.
where you are.
Yes.
Alright. Here's a pull timer.
And do you log in?
Four,
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
What's your threat?
Mokarul, then Bacon. You take any damage, Glorak, or what?
Yeah, come on.
There it is.
Say that, then he will.
Alright, Bacon, then Valid. Valid, then Cyanide. Cyanide.
Please don't push Shadow War Painting up.
D-bomb, then Helium.
Waiting, I got an NS. Yep.
Stop putting forward paint up, please, Maria.
There are
Alright, going.
2 deep wounds on the boss.
Helium, then Democrates.
I never healed.
Democrates, then Konomi. Konomi, then Valexine. Valexine, then Shanna. Shanna, then Shackler. Shackler, then back to Mokarul.
We go another matrix, we're gonna reset.
Mokarul, then me. Me, then Valid. Valid, then Cyanide. Cyanide, then Debum. Debum, then Helium.
Yep, waiting. 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 Okay, go.
Alright. Helium, then Democrates. 3-pop Shadow Pots. Democrates.
I'm healing.
Konomi, then Valexine. Valexine, then Shanna. Shanna, then Shackler. Shackler, then Mokarul. Legit and Twitch, both of you heal now.
Mine's already on cooldown.
Legit if you can.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, we kept it rolling the entire time.
Keep dispelling.
Nice.
That's not my staff.
BOUF?
It's on cooldown. It's probably not.
How do every single one of my consumes get pushed off on Lotheb of all fights?
It could be trinkets, maybe. Scare approach. Does that push it off?
Phantom T2 buffs.
Pop your frost pots when you can.
Phantom buffs aren't a thing, just debuffs.
Swap your frost gear on.
Lime, remove Feldin from the group.
There's only one legs up there.
Yeah, I'll fix that in a second.
I have 10 storms.
How much frost res are we aiming for here?
What are you?
Shaman and hints.
You're going to be as much as melee, so as much as you can without sacrificing too much, so probably 180 to, what, 240?
Also, realistically legit, if you have a healing set, you should bring that for Saf, because enhanced shaman DPS is negligible.
Sure.
I could give you some of the gear that's in my bag.
Dookie rolled 100. He's hungry. Pop your frost pots.
Yeah, I'm just auto attacking and then twisting.
This fight is more difficult to twist on because the boss is so huge.
Yeah.
You have to be in front of the boss, and you're going to be getting parried when you're doing that.
Alright, so I've only got 2 off-spec rolls on the Desecrated Leg Guards. So here you go. Legit.
I could roll main spec if you want.
Have we gotten that many?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
We get
Who
it
was
like
the other off-spec roll?
Twitch.
Oh, and okay.
basically neither one if you want it.
Damn. I don't want any reason to ever fucking heal, and now I'm getting one shock.
Mark up the shamans. Can Uwatamir get a spot, fort, and spirit, please?
Check your groups. Odds are north, evens are south. Frail, I think you're normally south, you're north today.
Yeah.
Can you summon any of the mages in group 5?
What'd you say?
Swap me with any of the mages in group 5 if you can, please.
He needs to be on the same side as me. I'll switch you a scan.
Did you have a place for group 4? Oh, never mind. That's the old one.
Yep. Slash range 10.
Yeah, just odds north, even south.
And normal healers on tank.
Okie doke. Mages are amps good. Wonderful. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Careful on thread. Let him get it.
Right, it's a fiction of your imagination. It's not real.
You want to be at least like 15 yards away from Glorak at all times. Legit.
Yep.
First Bloodthirst did parry, so just be careful here for a second. Healers, I'm opening with a Death Wish here.
Tinkers.
Watch those blizzards.
Tinkers.
Phase, spread out.
Jumping. I hope that didn't fuck up my ice spot.
Look around, know where you're supposed to go. Start moving.
Ah, you cocksucker.
Be curse.
Tinkers.
Okay, spread out.
Look around, know where you're going, start moving.
Sorry, Cyanide, I didn't.
Staff positioning is going to be a little strange here at the beginning. Alright.
You want a battle res Cyanide?
I do not have to match. We're okay.
Save it for KT, yeah.
Okay. Seekers.
Rescorched.
Oh, so bullshit. I actually got the.
Don't stand blizzards.
Nice. Yeah, blizzards.
Slayers, Sass.
And right eye. Jeez.
Oh boy.
Right out the healing one?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Damn you, Antoine, you beat me by 2 DPS.
Congrats, Candyland.
Woo!
They all stuck in combat.
It is good that you serve me so faithfully. Soon all will serve the Lich King. And in the end, you shall be rewarded. So long as you do not falter. I foresee no complications at this... Wait, what is this? Your security measures have failed. See to this interruption immediately. Yes.
Oh, that main spec roll.
Alright, here's a weak aura for KT range.
Congrats, Hulk.
+1 you said?
Oh, did he
Other
win
stock
in
res.
reserve yesterday? Oh, okay.
Ring. The ring just now. Like, Lothab.
I was not paying attention. Congrats, Krensta, then.
Oh yeah, I guess I don't need to get my ZG rep on my rogue anymore. Put her shoulder up chin.
Hulk.
Yeah, good luck.
And congrats, GNR.
Frostbots and stuff.
Melee programs.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. I just want to make sure people are popping frostbots in the meantime. Hey, so, interrupt groups. Group 1 will be Night Mist, Troc, OJ. Group 2, Hulk, Hubrisk, Nick. Group 3, Extends, Glencoe, Tenebrific. Nightfall, Duke, and Anton. Whenever you guys have free GCDs and see it, you're good to go. Same with you, Legit. Similarly, tanks. Anytime you guys have free GCDs and Shield Dash available. Legit, you're standing with Group 2, I think. Let me double check. Yes.
Sounds good.
Do we have assist for Veldun and Do you want Twitch in the group that he's in?
I do actually. Twitch is still standing with the tank group, but yeah.
But you're giving us mana regen in group 8?
Kinda. I don't even know if it's going to reach you guys, to be honest with you. We just only have...
It should. It's a pretty big range.
Yeah, we've got more melee than usual, so...
Okay, gotcha.
And he's the only one that doesn't need totems.
Totems still help.
Priests also have assist for marking their shackles.
Alright, let's head to the edge. Do not go in.
I'm getting my food buff. I'm gonna be a little behind.
You can get your foot buff while
I
sitting in
already
the
started
middle.
eating before you said that.
Taking the marks off of the shaman.
Yeah, remember, when you stand in the circle, you don't enter combat until they all come out, so you got time.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to do it back there to my hunter. Now I just walk in and sit down right away.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Everybody in. No multi-shots.
They got Thunder Fury.
No Thunder Fury. We do have fewer range than normal, so be careful with skeletons. Banshees may take a little bit longer as well.
Okay, I'm gonna say a thing, and when I say this thing, I want everybody that hears it to be incredibly careful. If you've never seen this thing done, if you've never participated in this thing, if you don't know what you're doing, also don't kill yourselves in the A-bombs, tanks don't have rage. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do this. But melee, as long as you do not hit top threat on Banshees, you can help clean up Banshees at the end. Again,
you're gonna regret that.
only if you're somebody that knows what you're doing.
Yeah, I would just auto attack it. I would not go ham.
And are the Banshees stunnable?
No.
If the Banshee's at half health, the odds of you pulling threat are basically 0.
That's entirely incorrect.
Right.
If the range.
Oh,
keeps
they'll
going
change
on it.
aggro. They won't.
It's
Imagine on my rogue every week, and it's just random who they change to, or fairly random.
Just do hit and runs then.
Just be careful. Just be careful.
The same is true with the soldiers as well. Melee, you can attack them if you don't. Like, if you one-shot them, it's fine.
The difference is that the ranged aren't actually generating significant threat on the soldiers, so if you hit it once and do not kill it, yeah.
Yeah, you have to kill it before it can target you.
The same healers that were healing me on Saf, healing me on KT. And by me, I mean whoever happens to be tanking at the time.
With World Boss, this 8 of 8 tier 3 druid set's insane.
I believe it.
What's the AP bonus to?
Gives you
Refunds
30%
on.
mana back.
Yeah, refunds on
Yeah,
the
it's
crit.
basically a baby version of Paladin mana return.
Like, I'm just spamming rank 3 healing touch, and I'm still at full mana.
Somebody remind me to click off Gift of Arthas once it applies to QT.
How long is this fight with world buffs? The actual boss encounter?
Around 3 to 3.5 minutes, depending on DPS levels and RNG.
Yeah. Skeleton close.
Fucked up my adrenaline rush. Rip. Hopefully I don't get MC'd.
Banshee getting close. Two Banshees over on this side.
Got a skeleton right on the edge.
Death Wishes and PI is now.
Skeleton in there, don't leave.
Fucking Banshees, Jesus.
Yeah,
If you have primary threat on Banshees, just make sure that they never get to you. You can kite them in circles.
Big Willie, there's a Soul Weaver coming into the circle. It's coming after you.
Yeah, I know. I'm deliberately building threat on them.
Okay.
Melee still focus the A-bombs.
Multi-shots are a go. Blow your intimidating shots on this last one. Skeletons in the raid.
Oh, we had a DPM glitch last night, Glorak. It said KT engages in 10 seconds, and then he engaged in 2.
Reposition yourselves. Stop DPS, Sun in the way. Sun Jensa.
Finish off the Soul Weaver.
Watch your multi-shots when there are MCs.
No, it's mistimed that.
Dispel.
And one cleansed every single buff off me.
That's a rip.
Rip.
Beware.
Shadow Fissure on tanks.
Can you reach me from there? Line?
Reposition yourselves. Big heals on that melee group.
Nicely done, healers.
Hey.
Chuck crossbots.
Beware.
Shadow Fissure on melee group. Melee, make sure you're max range. Sonic Lorax. You guys let a Frostbolt go through. Stop DPS. It's on Junsa. It's on Junsa. Twitch and Valdoon pick up the ads.
Should we battle res you?
Yeah, Twitch battle res me real quick. And debum get cyanide.
Bacon.
All the way
From the heel, Bacon.
Ryzen has square.
Pop your X.
I've got triangle.
Crossbot if you will.
Light heals, heal no ghost.
Which is about to go down.
No, we got him.
Nicely done.
Oh,
Slave Maker.
My Slave Maker dropped.
Ooh, a shield. And Slave
Shield.
Maker.
Still no
Wait, what?
shaman rank. Yay.
Hmm.
Fuck this
I would like to
boss.
say that shield is bis with somebody who already has the hammer.
That
But
crossbow
that
looks like
requires-
a warrior weapon, right?
Yeah, it's an upgrade for my threat set.
That requires all the other shamans to just pass on it.
Doubtful.
I know, doubtful. You know, we would rather have Right Eye.
Yeah,
it's more
that way it
shield.
would match my other shaman.
Oh shit, freeze ring.
Ooh, free string.
Yeah.
Yee.
Is that, is that reserved?
Yep.
Oh, Dawn.
And a mage ring first too.
Is that our first mage ring in the pug?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, we've gotten 17 of them off of trash.
True, true.
My don't have to rebuff dream died because y'all suck at kicks. Sigh.
That's the one that got resisted. I'm sorry, man. I'm not actually that sorry.
Nah, it's not a big deal. Plenty of buffs between now and 6.
So, trash cleared?
Chaos.
Y'all just had to, yeah, no, we're just gonna rebuff. Ending early is nice for a lot of reasons.
With a roll of 4.
4.
That's
Come on,
Tex.
Tex.
Congrats.
Your best weapon in the game, and that's all you could muster.
Live, you have to lose the ring directly to me.
That's why I gotta find. That's why I gotta find items that aren't being soft reserved, because if I have to roll against people, I'm probably not gonna win.
Dog, me too.
Hey, if you guys want to go run a ZG to grab a heart for the pug, that'd be great.
No, thank you.
I have to go get rebuffed, but no.
Will a 5 and Troc roll, because it doesn't do rolls.
Oh, right, doesn't do the rolls on the
Congrats, Mitch.
thing.
You got him.
I already have a heart that can be used for the pug anytime.
Duly noted. Congrats, 5.
That was a damn good run.
And for this shield, I think it's Eshman, right? Or is he +1? Okay.
Should be. I think.
He says he's +1.
Then the next highest is Valid.
Yay! I'm also +1.
So helium.
Helium, yeah.
I think
You're
helium
not
is.
+1. Did I get this because I'm not +1?
Congrats.
Sir. How far down was
Kenobi was last.
Oh,
Kenobi would have been the left. Next
That
one.
was almost at the end for
what's
Kenobi.
I?
I'll take shield, but I'd rather have eye.
Yeah, it's only what slightly better than shield if you're not going to be taking ass whoopings. The eye over
It's
the
only
shield.
3 plus heal better. The shield's, I think,
The
is
shield's
better.
only better because you can take more damage with it.
Yeah.
No,
And
the shield's
this
shiny. What do you
looks-
mean?
This
It's the
looks.
best slot.
This looks. I don't like either one of them to be honest.
It's BIL, bro. Like BIL beats anything.
Putting up a Undercity port over here as well.
How many do we have for an actual ZG? We could just do an idle not run.
No, we wanted to get
No, we
hearts.
want the hearts.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's the main reason.
Never mind.
I'll bring my shaman to ZG.
I'll come to ZG with.
I mean,
I've
you
got
could,
everything
you could,
available.
I mean, you could technically still do an idle run with just Hakar, but have fun.
I mean, we do have world buffs.
Go for it.
Some of us do.
That's how you go about doing that.
If we're doing a ZG, I'd rather bring my bear, I think.
I've got warrior law. I got all kinds of stuff.
Does anybody